Hi all, very happy morning to each and everyone. Yesterday we were discussing integral solutions. Most of the CAT aspirants knows the fact that the most important topic from algebra, right, is integral solution. Please watch the yesterday's video. This class is a continuation of yesterday's class. Yesterday we discussed the fundamentals of integral solutions, right? We discussed the variety of ax plus by is equivalent to k format. Ax plus by is equivalent to k format. Almost 8 to 9 questions we discussed it. Kindly watch the class number 1, then watch class number 2, so that there will be a structured learning. Extremely important class. Today also we will discuss integral solution. I will take the class for minimum 75 minutes to 90 minutes. In case if there are any problems pending, I will continue with the session number 3. These 3 classes will definitely give you 1 to 2 questions in your CAT, XAT and other management entrance examination. Every possible model we will discuss. Thanks a lot for amazing response to the CAT 2024 crash course. A lot of students are joining, especially the students from IITs, NITs, top engineering colleges, repeaters, right, and some students who are getting 90 plus percentilers preparing for mocks in top CAT coaching centers. Most of them have joined in the last 2 to 3 days, and this is the final CAT 2024 final batch. CAT 24 last batch. So almost we have got close to about 60 days, not even 60 days, just less than 60 days. In these 60 days, miracles do happen if you prepare in a structured way. This is an recorded batch. In this recorded batch, what are the things recorded plus live class? So, what are the things that you will get? You will get weekly 6 to 8 hours of advanced live classes on Quant and LRDI. All the classes are taken by me. Right? 6 to 8 hours advanced level concepts which we will discuss. In addition to it, 120 hours of Quant recorded videos you will get. Verbal videos are done by an faculty with 3 decades of experience, who was almost at an top 1% teacher in southern part of India, who worked in time. His faculty name is Ramakrishna Prasad. I kept some demo videos. You will be amazed by his right knowledge on the subject. And LRDI recorded content, I took few classes, and a 99 plus percentiler took few classes. In addition to this, you will get classroom notes, you will get study material PDFs, you will get sectional tests, you will get mocks. So, and the best part is, there is a 50% discount. Probably this batch will close it out in the next few. I thought of taking about 150 to 200 students. Once we reach that number, then we will close the batch. You will not see this course in app because it's of no use joining this batch 2 weeks before. 8 weeks, right, every day 6 hours of proper studying with conceptual content can make your score move from 70 percentile to 90 plus percentile. A lot of classes will happen. This is a CAT 2024 final batch. In case if you have not joined the batch and whatever I am teaching that you have not learnt in any of the coaching centers, and you see a huge difference in the content in the way I teach, and you firmly believe and trust that I will help you to enable your dreams. CAT exam comes once in a year. If you do not do well this year, then one more year you need to wait. Each and every question matters a lot. So ensure that you watch some videos and take a wise decision. CAT 2024. Now let us get into the class. Once I start the subject, nothing else I will discuss. Integral solutions. Integral solutions. Integral solutions, class 2. Class 2. Class 1, for a minute we will revise some important key points, then we will get into class 2. Few problems are pending, that also I will discuss, and then I will get into a new type of questions. Class 1, what did we discuss? Class 1, recap. Class 1, recap. Recap. What did we discuss? We found out how to find the non-negative and positive integral solutions for the format ax plus by is equivalent to k. Ax plus by is equivalent to k. What are the three cases that are possible? Right? Three cases that are possible are both a comma b. Both a comma b are factors of right hand side. Both a comma b are factors of right hand side. This case we discussed, right? Both a comma b are factors of right hand side. Next, only one of a comma b, only one of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. Only one of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. These also we discussed. None of a comma b, coefficient of x and coefficient of y, none of them are factors of right hand side. This case is pending. None of a comma b are factors of right hand side. This case we discussed. This case we discussed. One important note. One important note. Ax plus by is equivalent to k. These equations should be in simplified form. These equations should be in simplified form. What do I mean by the equation should be in simplified form? Please make a note of it. One example, with one example I will tell the concept. This equation should be in its simplified form. What do you mean by simplified form? HCF of a comma b. HCF of a comma b should be 1. HCF of a comma b should be 1. What do I mean by HCF of a comma b 1? That means a comma b should be co-prime to each other. Two numbers are said to be co-primes, right, if their HCF is 1. Please make a note, sir. Extremely important. Otherwise, you will directly substitute it without knowing this concept. Ax plus by is equivalent to k. This equation should be in its simplified form. Simplified form means it cannot further reduce. It cannot further reduce. Are you all with me? This type we discussed and this type we discussed. Now let us take some examples. Let us take some examples. One, yesterday's example we will do. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 225. Just for our understanding, we are taking this example. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 225. First question. X greater than or equivalent to 0, y greater than or equivalent to 0. X greater than or equivalent to 0, y greater than or equivalent to 0. In an integral solution, if the variables are starting from 0, then it is called non-negative integral solutions. Non-negative integral solution. If the question is x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, integers are greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then it is positive integral solutions. Positive integral solutions. So question he will specify, write x greater than 0. Greater than 0 means take right positive integral solution. Greater than or equivalent to 0. The variables are starting from 0, then it is a non-negative integral solutions. Then it is a non-negative integral solution. This is a case, type 1 case. 3 is a factor of 25, both 3 comma 5. Both 3 comma 5 are factors of 225. Both 3 comma 5 are factors of 225. Both 3 comma 5 are factors of 225. So how to do? Find out the gaps. Gaps means k by a into b. 225 by 3 into 5. 225 by 15. 15. If it is non-negative, there are 15 gaps. 15 plus 1, 16. Non-negative integral solutions are 16. K by a into b plus 1. In previous class we discussed, if both a comma b are factors of right hand side, then it will be k by a into b plus 1. What do you mean by 16 gaps? If it is x-axis and it is y-axis, this is the line. This is 3x plus 5y. If y is 0, x is 75. If x is 0, y is 45. Y is 45. Y is 45. Y is 45. That means on this total 14 points are there. If 2 points are there, there is one gap. If 3 points are there, there is 2 gaps. If 14 plus 2, 16 gaps are there. 16 means total how many points? Right, total if you see 15 plus 1, 16. These 14, this one and this one. 2 points, 1 gap. 16 points, 15 gaps. So these are all positive, and this one we need to include it. Yesterday we discussed it. X greater than 0, y greater than 0. 225 by 3 into 5, 15. K by a into b minus 1. 15 minus 1, 14. 15 minus 1, 14. So answer for this question is non-negative integral solutions are 16, positive integral solutions are 14. Positive integral solutions are 14. I hope the idea it is clear. If both a comma b are factors of right hand side, what is the answer? K by a into b plus 1 or k by a into b. K by a into b minus 1. Already we discussed yesterday. K by a into b minus 1. K by a into b plus 1 or k by a into b minus 1. K by a into b minus 1. Already yesterday we discussed in detail, right? If both a comma b are factors of right hand side. Both a comma b are factors of right hand side. Already we discussed. Now the point here is, if the question is 12x plus 15y is equivalent to 720. 12x plus 15y is equivalent to 720. How many non-negative or positive integral solutions are there? Please look at this question. 12x plus 15y is equivalent to 720. What is that I discussed? All these concepts are applicable. All these concepts are applicable only when the coefficient of x and y are co-prime to each other. HCF of a comma b should be 1. Please do not directly take it as 720 by 180. That will be a mistake. Please make it into an simplified form. So 12 and 15 are not co-prime. Take 3 common. 3 4s are, 3 5s are, 3 240s are. Now 4 and 5 are right co-prime to each other. If the coefficients of x and y are not co-prime to each other, if the coefficients of x and y are not co-prime to each other, make them co-prime to each other. Make them co-prime to each other. Otherwise your answer will be incorrect. You will do 720 by 12 into 15, 180, which will be a mistake. I hope the idea it is clear. Make the coefficients of x and y as co-prime. Take the factor common in both left hand side and right hand side. Now 4 is a factor of 240, 5 is a factor of 240. So answer for this question is k by a into b plus 1. This is for right 12 plus 1. 13 is non-negative. I hope the idea it is clear. 13 will be non-negative. 240 by 4 5s are 20. It is 12 minus 1. 11 will be positive. 11 will be positive. Please make a note of this example. If the linear equation coefficients of x and y are not co-prime to each other, if they are not co-prime to each other, make them co-prime to each other. I hope the idea it is clear, right? This is what we discussed, but in the last few years of CAT examination, instead of asking like this, he changed the question to a different format. The concept remained the same. That also we will discuss. Find the concept remains the same. Find the integral solutions. Find the integral solutions. Find the integral solutions for the following. Same question he changed it. Find the integral solutions for the following. The question he changed it. How he changed it we will discuss. Find the integral solutions for the following. First one it is 3x plus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. X is less than or equivalent to 0 question and y is less than or equivalent to 0. Second question, x is less than 0 and y is less than 0 and y is less than 0. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. Second question, 3x minus 5y is equivalent to 225. Question, x is greater than or equivalent to 0 and y is less than or equivalent to 0. Second, x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0 and y is less than 0. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one, third question. 3x minus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. 3x minus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. First question, x is less than or equivalent to 0 and y is greater than or equivalent to 0. X is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. Idea is to just to create a fear in you. Within another 1 or 2 minutes you will understand the concept. You will understand the concept. First we will discuss the concept. Once you understand the concept, solving the problems, each one will take maximum 10 seconds. Concept. Concept. Suppose there is a water bottle. Just give that water bottle, Dora. Suppose there is a water bottle. This water bottle is there. Water bottle. Suppose there is a water in this water bottle, right? If I shift the water bottle from this point to this point, will the volume of the water changes? Definitely it will not change. If I shift a figure from one point to another point, number of integral points will not change. Area will not change. Volume will not change. The value of the integral points will change. Number of integral points will not change. I hope this concept is clear. We'll write down the concept. If I shift the figure, if I shifting the figure, if I shift the figure, number of integral points, area and volume. These are unaffected. This will not change. If you understand this concept, all the questions you can solve will not change. I hope the idea it is clear. Not only shifting the figure, even rotating the figure also. Even if I rotate the figure, take a ball, rotate it, will the right area of the ball, will it changes? No, it will not change, right? So, if I shift the figure and if I rotate the figure, which all values will not change? Number of integral points will not change, area will not change, volume will not change. The value of the integral points will change. How it will change? During our +1, +2, we discussed x equivalent to x plus x dash, y is equivalent to y plus y dash. If I rotate it by theta, final value will be x cos theta minus y sin theta or x sin theta plus y cos theta for y. Rotating the figure, the value of the integral points will change. If I shift the figure, the value of the integral points will change. But what is unaffected, right? Number of integral points will not change, area it will not change, and volume also it will not change. I hope the idea it is clear. Now let us solve the question. First one, 3x plus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. This is 3x by 225 plus 5y by minus 225 is equivalent to 1. X by 75 plus y by minus 45 is equivalent to 1. X by 75 plus y by minus 45 is equivalent to 1. If I take the quadrants, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is 0. So, first quadrant x positive, y positive, second quadrant x negative, y positive, third quadrant x negative, y negative, fourth quadrant x positive, y negative, x positive, y negative. Are you all with me? That means if you observe carefully, if the question is 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 225, the figure would have been like this. Already we discussed. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 225. It is 75 comma 0 and 0 comma 45. This is the figure for 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 225. What is the figure right now? 3x plus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. Minus 225. Minus 225. X is negative. That means the figure is, let me write it down. I hope you are all understanding the concept. These problems you can solve only if you know the concept. If you do not know the concept, you will leave this question. If I draw the figure like this, this is x is 3x plus 5y. So, x will be, right, how much it is? This is, first question, 3x plus 5y, it is minus minus. So, x is a negative, y is a negative. That means the figure is like this. Minus 75 comma 0, it is 0 comma minus 45. Now, this entire line is shifted to third quadrant. If I shift the figure, this instead of positive positive, this became negative negative. If I shift this line from one point to another point, if I shift the point, number of integral points will not change. Number of integral points will not change. So, answer will be 225 by 3 into 5, 15. So, answer will be 15 plus 1, 16. It is for non-negative. It is for non-negative. 15 minus 1, which is 14. 14 for positive. 14 for positive. Same concept, only thing shifting the line from first quadrant to third quadrant. x is less than or equivalent to 0, y is less than or equivalent to 0. Positive, positive became negative, negative. The line is shifted from first quadrant to third quadrant. If I shift the line from first quadrant to third quadrant, if I shift a figure, area will not change, volume will not change, number of integral points will not change. Less than or equivalent to 0, so it is non-negative and it is positive. I hope the idea it is clear. Less than 0, why less than 0 means anything to the left of 0, right? So 0 should not be taken, so it will be positive. I hope the idea it is clear. Second question, 3x minus 5y is equivalent to 225. 3x minus 5y is equivalent to 225. So this will become 3x by 225 minus 5y by 225 is equivalent to 1. So this will become x by 75 plus y by minus 45 is equivalent to 1. That means x is positive, y is negative. X positive, y is negative. The figure is shifted to like this 75 0 and 0 comma minus 45. The actual equation is like this. This line is shifted from first quadrant to fourth quadrant. If I shift the figure from one point to another point, number of integral points will not change. So the same answer I will get. Are you all with me? It is 16 and it is 40. Just looking at the question, please do not fear it. Third question, 3x minus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. 3x minus 5y is equivalent to minus 225. This is 3x by minus 225 minus 5y by minus 225 is equivalent to 1. X by minus 75 plus y by 45 is equivalent to 1. X is negative, y is positive. That means the figure is like this. Minus 75 comma 0 and 0 comma 45. Actually this is like this. It is shifted to second quadrant. It is shifted to third quadrant. It is shifted to fourth quadrant. If a point is there in the first quadrant, you can shift it to second, case number 1. You can shift it to third, case number 2. You can shift it to fourth quadrant, case number 3. That is the reason 3 problems came into a picture. I hope the idea it is very much clear. So answer will remain the same. Answer will be 16 and 14. Answer will be 16 and 14. I hope you understood the beautiful way of same question being asked, right? I hope the idea it is clear. So just I will have an tablet and water, sir. Concept clear? I am sure you all are enjoying these beautiful concepts on right linear equation. Just surface giving you the concepts won't help you to get a good score in any of the examination. If you are learning a concept, you have to learn it in the right way. This idea clear? So what all we discussed? Both a comma b are factors of right hand side. Only one of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. None of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. This case we have not discussed. Let me complete that case. I hope the idea it is clear. Now question. This is a previous year CAT question. 4x minus 7y is equivalent to 1. 1 less than x less than 100. How many natural number values x will take? how many natural number values x will take. 3 questions I will discuss so that this model will be clear. This is an original CAT previous year question. This is an original CAT previous year question. You can check it out in previous year CAT questions. Next one. 4x minus 17y is equivalent to 1. This is also a previous year CAT question. 1 less than x less than 1000. X is a natural number. How many values x will take? Again an original CAT previous year question. Original CAT previous year question. Right. Next one. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 2. Minus 2 less than y less than 20. How many integral values x will take? How many integral values x will take? How many integral values x will take? This is the case where none of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. 4x minus 7y equivalent to 1, 1 less than x less than 1. First we will discuss the concept, then we will apply the concept. Concept. This equation is of the form ax minus by is equivalent to k. Previously we discussed ax plus by is equivalent to k. This case is of the form ax minus by is equivalent to k. Let me see what will happen if I increase x by b. If I increase x by b, y should be also be increased by a. Plus ab minus ab, it will get cancelled. If I decrease x by b, y will also be decreased by a. Minus ab plus ab, it will get cancelled. That means if the equation is of the form ax minus by equivalent to k, if x increases by b, y also increases by a. Are you all with me? X decreases by b, y also decreases by a. If there is a minus sign in between them, x and y are directly related to each other. If there is a plus sign between them, x and y are inversely related to each other. Ax minus by equivalent to k. If both are directly related, x increases by b, y will increase by a. X decreases by b, y will decrease by a. Y will decrease by a. I hope the concept it is very much clear to you. Right? Two ways of asking linear equations. Ax plus by equivalent to k, ax minus by equivalent to k. I hope the idea it is clear. The first thing, because the question is of the form ax minus by equivalent to k, we will use this concept. Now let us see how to solve these 3 questions. First one, 4x minus 7y is equivalent to 1. This will become 4x is equivalent to 1 plus 7y. This will become 4x is equivalent to 4y plus 3y plus 1. 4y plus 3y plus 1. This is divisible by 4. 4 into any number, it is divisible by 4. This is also divisible by 4. That means 3y plus 1 should be divisible by 4. 3y plus 1 should be divisible by 4. So, what is the lowest number that will be divisible by 4? 3y plus 1 is 4. Y minimum it is 3. Y minimum it is 1. 4 minus 1, 3. 3y is equivalent to 3. So, y minimum it is 1. Y minimum it is 1. 4x it is divisible by 4. 4y it is divisible by 4. 3y plus 1 should be divisible by 4. 3y plus 1, if it is divisible by 4, y minimum should be 1. Y minimum should be 1 because 3 plus 1 only, it will make it divisible by 4. So this will be y minimum, it is 1. Y minimum, it is 1. Let us see the tabular format. Y minimum, it is 1. I hope these, how to solve the equation, it is clear. 4x minus 7y equivalent to 1. Minus 7y comes to the right hand side. This becomes plus 7y. So 4x is equivalent to 1 plus 7y. For 7y plus 1 can be written as 4y plus 3y plus 1. 4x it is divisible by 4. 4y it is divisible by 4. 3y plus 1 it should be divisible by 4. That means y minimum should be 1. Y minimum should be 1. Y it is 1. 4x minus 7 is 1. 4x is 8. X value will be 2. X value will be 2. Are you all with me? Y I substituted 1. 4x minus 7 equivalent to 1. 4x is 8. X value will be 2. X increases by 7. 2 plus 7, 9. Y increases by 4. It is 5. So the form of x is, the lowest value it is 2. Every time it is increasing by 7. Why am I not decreasing by 7? 2 decrease by 7, I will get minus 5. But there is a condition on x. X should be from 1 to 100. The lowest value of x is 2. X increases by the coefficient of y. So 2 plus 7k. 2 plus 7k, it should be less than 100. 2 plus 7k should be less than 100. That means how many values? K can take from 0 to 13. Sir, why 14 it cannot take? Because if I take 14, 7 14s are 98. 98 plus 2 is 100. 100 is not less than 100. That means 0 to 13 values it will take. 0 to 13, 14. Coefficient of x, it is not a factor of right hand side. Coefficient of y, it is not a factor of right hand side. So you will see there is no value of x and y that will satisfy. So non-negative will be 14, positive will be 14. Non-negative will be 14 and positive will be 14. I hope the idea it is clear. Two important ideas. If the question contains minus sign in a linear equation format, x increases by coefficient of y, y will also increase by coefficient of x. So x and y are directly related to each other. This is the first concept. Minus comes right hand side. So this became 1 plus 7y. 7y can be written as 4y plus 3y plus 1. It is divisible by 4. This is divisible by 4. 3y plus 1 should be divisible by 4. That means y minimum should be 1. If y minimum, if it is 1, x minimum will be 4x minus 7 is 1. 4x will be 8. X minimum will be 2. X will always go in steps of 7 increase. 2 plus 7k, it is less than 100. K can take 0 because I will get value 2. Value of x is greater than 1. K cannot take beyond 13 because if k is 14, I will get 100. 100 is not less than 100. From 0 to 13. From 0 to 13. For every value of k 0, I will get a value of x. K 0, I will get a value of x as 2. K 1, I will get a value of x as 9. 0 to 13, 14. None of them is a factor of right hand side. So answer will be right. Answer will be right. 14 positive and 14 negative. 14 positive and 14 negative. I hope the idea it is very much clear to you. Let me solve two more questions so that you will get a perfect idea on how to solve. Right? This is a previous year CAT question with a minus sign in between them. I will also take a plus signs. See here, same approach. 4x minus 17y is equivalent to 1. Minus 17y goes to the right hand side. This will become plus 17y. 4x is equivalent to 1 plus 17y. 17y can be written as 16y plus y plus 1. I hope the idea it is clear. This is divisible by 4. 16y is divisible by 4. Y plus 1 should be divisible by 4. Y plus 1 4. Y minimum it is 3. Y minimum it is 3. Why it is 3? Y plus 1 is 4. That means y minimum should be 3. If y minimum 3, make a table format. I told you, whenever there are conditions imposed on the question variables, use a tabular method. Y is minimum 3. 3. What is x value? 4x minus 51 equivalent to 1. 4x is 52. X minimum will be 30. X minimum will be 30. Question is on x. X will go in steps of 17. 13 plus 17. 30 plus 17. Question is 13 plus 17k. It should be less than 1000. Less than 1000. Less than 1000. Now see here. That means 17k less than 987. That means k is less than 58 point something. 17 5s are 85. 137. 17 8s are 136. 58 point something. That means 0 to 58. K can take 0. I will get 13. 13 is greater than 1. 0 to 58. Total how many integral solutions? 59 integral solution. None of them is a factor of right hand side. So 59 will be positive. 59 will be non-negative. 59 will be non-negative and 59 will be positive. 59 will be positive. I hope the idea it is clear. In case if the first problem is not clear, second problem it should be clear to you. I will take some more problems. I will take some more problems. I hope the idea it is clear. Right. Next question. See here, sir. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 2. 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 2. There is a condition on y minus 2 less than y less than 20. First, 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 2. 3x is equivalent to 2 minus 5y. 2 minus 5y. 3x is equivalent to, this can be written as minus 6y plus 2 plus y. Am I right? Can I write like this? Please look at the equation. 3x is equivalent to, can I write like this? See the equation. 3x is equivalent to minus 6y plus y is minus 5y and it is plus 2. 3x is divisible by 3. Minus 6y is divisible, 6 is divisible by 3. 2 plus y should be divisible by 3. 2 plus y should be divisible by 3. 2 plus y, if it is divisible by 3, y minimum should be 1. Y minimum should be 1. Till here it is clear. Make a table. X by y. X by y. Y minimum it is 1. If it is 1, 3x is equivalent to minus 3. X will be minus 1. X will be minus 1. Are you all with me? Y minimum 1. 3x plus 5 is 2. 3x will be minus 3. X will be minus 1. Question is on y. And that too it is getting into right negative. Minus 2 less than y less than 20. Now if you see here, 1, right? X will, we require y. Y will increase by 3, x will decrease by 5. Am I right? Y will decrease by 3 if I take 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Okay. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Are you all with me? 1 minus 3 is minus 2. But y is greater than minus 2. So y has to increase by 3. That means 1, 4, 7. X will, y is increasing by 3. X will decrease by 5. X will decrease by 5. That means the form of y is 1 plus 3k. The form of y is 1 plus 3k. Are you all with me? 1 plus 3k. Which all values are possible? K value can be 0 till 6. K is 0, 1. 1 lies in this range. K is 1. 4 lies in this range. K is 6. 18 plus 1. 19 it will range. 0 to 6. 7. So answer, how many y integral values it will take? 7. I hope the idea it is very much clear to you, right? 3x plus 5y is equivalent to 2. There is a condition on y. What is the condition on y? Minus 2 less than y less than 20. Only focus on y. So this is divisible by 3. This is divisible by 3. This should be divisible by 3. 2 plus y is divisible by 3. Y minimum should be 1. If y minimum it is 1, 3x will be minus 3. If 3x is minus 3, right, x value will be minus 1. The focus is only on y. Y is 1. Y is 1. Minus 2 less than y less than 20 means the values y should take is minus 1 to 90. These are all the values whatever I get in the answer should satisfy the right the condition on y. Y is 1. On 1, 3 increase 4. If the question is of the form ax plus by is equivalent to k, ax plus by is equivalent to k, then x increases by b, y will decrease by a. Y will decrease. Y increases by 3. 1, 4, 7. Y is 1 plus 3k. 1 plus 3k. K can be 0. K can go up to 6. Sir, why k cannot go beyond 6? If k is 7, 7 3s are 21 plus 1, 22. But the limit on y is, right, y is less than 20. First problem, second problem, third problem. I hope the idea it is very much clear to you. I hope the idea it is. Today's class, kindly revise it once again so that you will understand how to solve the questions which are of minus format and which are of this. I will also take, since it is an advanced level question, I will also take one more question. Suppose if the question is 2x plus 3y is equivalent to 37. 2x plus 3y is equivalent to 37. 2 is not a factor of 37. 3 is not a factor of 37. We are discussing type number 3 where none of the coefficient of x and y are factors of right hand side. Right. So step number 1, tabular method. 2x plus 3y is equivalent to 37. 3y is equivalent to 37 minus 2x. 3y is equivalent to 36 minus 3x plus 1 plus x. 3y is equivalent to 36 minus 3x plus 1 plus x. I hope the idea it is clear. Why am I doing like this? 3y it is divisible by 3. 36 minus 3x it is divisible by 3. 1 plus x should be divisible by 3. 1 plus x should be divisible by 3. 1 plus x is divisible by 3. 1 plus x is 3, x minimum will be 2. X minimum will be 2. Make a table. X minimum will be 2. If x is 2, what will be the value? 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 37 is 37. Y value will be 11. Y value will be 11. 33 plus 4. I hope the idea it is clear. Now if you see, x is increased by 3. 2 plus 3, 5. Y will decrease by 2, 9. X will increase by 3. Y will decrease by 2. 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 21, it is 37. X will increase by 3. Y will decrease by 5. 2 11s are 22. 3 5s are 15. X will increase by 3. Y will decrease by 2. X will increase by 3. Y will decrease by 2. How many values we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer for this question is 6 positive and 6 non-negative. 6 non-negative. 6 positive and 6 non-negative. Are you all with me? So 6 positive and 6 non-negative. Now if you see here, the reason behind giving this question is, right, now if you see here, 2 decrease, it will be negative. Now in ax plus by is equivalent to k, none of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. None of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. 2 is not a factor of 37. 3 is not a factor of 37. Answer can be k by a into b integral value or k by a into b plus 1. 2 cases will come. It all depends on the equation. You cannot say which answer is right. Either this is right or this is right, depending upon equations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you see 37 by 6, 6 point something, we will ignore the decimal. Answer for this question is 6. Anything other than this, that answer can be eliminated. I hope the idea it is very much clear. Ax plus by is equivalent to k, where none of a comma b, right, is a factor of right hand side. Let us take one more question. 3x plus 4y is equivalent to 43. 3x plus 4y is equivalent to 43. 3 is not a factor of 43. 4 is not a factor of 43. Two examples based on the question where none of them is a factor of right hand side. It is x and it is y. You know how to solve. 4y is equivalent to 43 minus 3x. 4y is equivalent to 44 minus 4x minus of 1 plus x. 44 minus 1 is 43. Minus 4x, it is minus x. Or we will write like this. I hope the concept it is very much clear to you. 44 minus of 1 minus x. 44 minus 1 is 43. Minus 4x plus x is minus 3x. 4y is divisible by 4. 44 it is divisible by 4. This is also divisible by 4. 1 minus x should be divisible by 4. That means x minimum it is 1. x minimum, it is 1. 3x plus 4y is 43, x is 1, 3 plus 4y is 43, y will be 10. Y will be 10. Are you all with me? X is increased by 4, 1 plus 4, 5. Y is decreased by 3, 7. Again it is increased by 4, right? Again it is decreased by 3. Again it is increased by 4. Again it is 1. Again it is 1. Now if you see 43 by 3 into 4. 43 by 12. 3 point something. Ignore decimal. What is the answer we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you all with me? So 2x plus 3y is equivalent to 37. What is this case? Ax plus by equivalent to k, where none of a comma b is a factor of right hand side. How to find out the minimum value of x and y? I hope the idea it is very much clear to you. 4y it is divisible by 4, 44 it is divisible by 4, this is divisible by 4, 1 minus x should be divisible by 4, x minimum it is 1. So x is 1, 4y is 40, y is 10. 10 is decreasing by 3, y is increasing by 4. Totally 4 cases we got. Here we got k by a into b, here we got k by a into b plus 1, k by a into b plus 1. I hope the concept it is extremely clear to you, extremely clear to you. Idea it is very much clear, right sir? Linear equation, every possible model, both a comma b are factors of right hand side, one of them is a factor of right hand side, none of them is a factor of right hand side. Every case we discussed. I hope the concept it is clear. If you are enjoying this content and you are preparing for CAT examination, you can go for these CAT crash course. This course will not be visible after few days. This is the last and final batch announcement. We will discuss type number 2. Type number 2 right in the next class, which we will start in the next 15 minutes. Thanks a lot. With love, Anil Nair.